Okay, I got it, Short Timers. I got it. This is Short Time 1. Thanks for joining. Hey, I just wanted to get on here and remind you that something that's profound that you probably may or may not have heard of before. So there's two great days in a person's life. And that is the day that you were born and the day that you find out why you were born. So that is what I'm talking about today, just a couple of minutes here. Why were you born? The day that you were born is significant. Let me tell you why. I don't know if this is true for everyone, but I challenge you to give it a shot. My birthday, the day I was born, is March 5th. That is 3-5. When I was like 5 years old, my mom used to take me to church and we had to study the Bible. We had to study scriptures. And I remember one of the first scriptures that really stuck with me that I learned and have used my whole life is Proverbs 3:5, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Well, that's my birthday, and I found that out like really recently, within the last year in 2021, that my birthday is the actual representation of the scripture that I love so much. So I challenge you to go for your birthday and go through the Bible and find what scripture belongs to you that resonates with you specifically, individually. Okay? Not the year, but just the month and the day. So the two greatest days of your life is the day you were born, and for that reason that I just gave you, and the day you find out why, which means what is your purpose? Why are you here? It is not just to be a mom. It is not just to work and pay bills. It is not to raise my grandkids. It's not that. I'm telling you, that is significant. Do not get me wrong. That is very commendable and significant that you want to raise your children and grandchildren and, have a family and a life, and, it's just your little comfort zone, your little comfortable life, okay, so to speak. But you find out that this is what Oprah Winfrey said this, but it makes a lot of sense to me now. Two greatest days is the day you're born and the day you find out why, which simply means your purpose. And once you find out why, then go and do that thing. What are your goals, your hopes, your aspirations, your dreams that you may or may not, that you may have forgotten about when you was a little girl or a little boy? What'd you do? I mean, did you skateboard? And what set you on fire? Like, what had you happy and exuberant and resilient, and just like you fell down but you got back up and you didn't care what time it was, and you did it night and day? I played Tetris, and guess what? By me playing Tetris in arcade games, it has made a significant impact on my life, because you wouldn't believe it. I'm not even going to go into detail because that's a whole nother video. But I use those Tetris building skills in the things that I do in jobs and things like that I do today. But what did you do when you were a kid that you forgot about, that you loved? I don't care if it was drawing, painting, what is it? Because there's something that God gave you that's a gift that you have let it lay dormant and collect spider webs, and you put it on the shelf. In fact, go and check, because you might have a diary, you might have a journal, you might have some poems, some songs that you've forgotten about, some stuff, a couple of books that you done started. What is it? go get it. Go get it. Go get it off the shelf, y'all. Get it off the shelf. And I'm just hoping to inspire you, motivate you, encourage you to do something profound, something that you might be scared of. Step out on the water, Peter. Step out on the water. Take that leap of faith and go and do what God has called you to do. And you know it. You know what it is. That's why you're still watching this video. You got something that you might need to get started. If you're not scared, write it down in below in the comments. Let's talk about it. Take care.